In this video, we are going to be looking at how Chelsea can break down Arsenal and win this match this weekend with the London Derby. Now, there are multiple things we need to factor into this match. Now, granted, there are going to be a few key injuries out for this match. Now, one of them is actually Palmer, who is questionable still for this match. So this could really change everything for this match because, as we all know, the ball does go through Palmer pretty much every single time Chelsea do have the ball. Now, that being said, though, we are going to assume he is starting this match. Now, what we're looking at this formation, we actually are missing two guys here, but for some reason I'm not able to put anyone here or here. So therefore, again, there are players obviously going to be there. Chelsea are not going to play with 9 men, but we're probably going to see Nico Jackson right there, or possibly Christopher Nkunku, but more likely not will be Jackson. But that being said, let's first look at the back line. Now, it makes sense that we are going to be seeing James, Fofana, Colwell, and Gusto out on that left side. And we've been seeing this time and time again where Gusto will actually push up into this midfield and we'll see a back three, and he will even push up higher into this pitch itself. But for the sake of this right now, let's keep him down in this area because what we want to look at is how they're actually going to defend first, because as we know, Arsenal are very good when it comes to attacking the ball. They have Saka who can go outside here. They also have Martinelli who's very good out on the wings, but also Kai Havertz can drift into the middle. Marino can also go there, and Thomas Partey can also go in multiple directions. So they do have plenty of different options in this area. And on top of that, Timber can also join into the midfield, almost like Gusto can do. And even just a quick break from the video, there is a new book I just released, How to Win Like Pep. This is a great book for anyone that is looking to understand how Pep Guardiola has dominated the game so long, and this is a book that does help me out. So again, if you want to check it out, there is paperback, there is a Kindle, either or. I would greatly appreciate if you do check this book out. It would mean a lot to me, and it also helps support this channel. Ben White can make these overlapping runs on this side. So this is going to be where we're really going to have to factor in, because the big thing is if Gusto does push up into this midfield, this is going to leave a pretty large gap in this area for Saka and White to actually really drive the ball into that area. And if they are able to do that, we definitely know that they are able to cross the ball into the box, and they're going to have Trossard, possibly Martinelli, Havertz, who again is very good when it comes to aerial duels, and even Marino, who's also very good in the air. Now, granted, Colwell, Fofana are very good in the air as well, but this is where it's going to be very difficult. But even if they do not cross it here, Saka then is able to dribble in this area. And as we all know, very good left-footed player. I would not be surprised if he's able to curl a shot into that back post as well. This is where Sanchez is really going to be on his game if he's going to be stopping plenty of shots, because as we know, Saka is very lethal from this area. He cuts into the box, uses left foot, curls it to the back post, and he's scoring this goal plenty of times. We've seen it time and time again, so Chelsea will have to watch out for that. That being said, Martinelli can also do the same on this left side, cut in, hit it with his right boot as well, but Saka is going to be the one that we're really definitely going to have to worry about. But even that being said, Saka can also dribble into the box, and he can lay it back off to Trossard, who's very good at finding the ball inside the 18. So again, these are very key points that Chelsea will have to look at to demonstrate how to maintain and be in this game. So granted, what they're going to have to do most likely is really going to have to man mark Saka. So there's a possibility that Gusto does not push up as much this match and actually sits tight in Saka, which again would not be surprising, because with the injuries that Arsenal currently are having as well, they are really heavily reliant on Saka being one of the creative players. Right now, Odegaard is back from injury, but I highly doubt he will be starting or playing a full 90. Declan Rice is still also out. So therefore, again, this midfield is going to be bombarded with multiple players, and I do believe that Lavia and Cancelo are probably one of the best midfielders to really shut down anything coming down this area of any pitch for right now. They definitely are very versatile, very good defensively wise, but they're also able to go forward very quickly when they do win the ball. So this is an area that really Arteta is going to have to worry about, because if they do lose the ball in this area, there's only Thomas Partey that can really help defend. Yes, Saliba and Gabriel can push up into this area, and Timber will be in that area as well, but really they can get hit on the counterattack, and that is one way that Chelsea will actually probably beat this team this weekend, because as they do push up, try to attack, we're just going to be looking at this, that Timber's going to be joining in, Gabriel and White are going to be pushing here. There is going to be plenty of space down this side and down this side. And yes, that White can get back, and yes, Timber can get back, but this area right here is going to be just an open pitch for Chelsea to hit counterattacks. And as we've seen time and time again, I've made a video about this before, about Chelsea really good on the counterattacks. This is where it's going to be very unique, and this is why I think Enzo Fernandez will start this match, because if he's able to pick the ball inside this area, he's going to be able to play the ball over the top to, again, Palmer, to Neto, or through ball to Jackson. And when those players have the opportunity to drive into the box from this area, it's going to be very difficult for for Arsenal to defend, because as they do come down this area, they're going to be having many of players coming back off the 18, and the ball does get played back just slightly to one of these players to lay off. It's going to be a goal for Chelsea. And once that does happen, Chelsea can then sit back for the most part of this match, because if they do take the lead early on in this match, which again is always the goal here, they are able to sit back and just let Arsenal try to break them down defensively, and they're going to cycle the ball back and forth over and over, try to drive in this area. But as they keep doing that, that is going to cause them to keep pushing their players up more and more. And same thing again, we're going to see more and more counterattacks. Now, that all being said, though, if we do back them up, though, and Chelsea do have the ball itself, they are also going to have some sorts of game plans to break this down. So if we do move these players down into this area, again, we have to look at how exactly defensively wise we will break this team down. Now, again, remember that we do have Nico Jackson right in this area, who will be kind of playing right on Gabriel or Saliba. He's very good at bossing some of the CBs around. So again, do not be surprised if he's able to dominate these players as well. And I think Cole Palmer will drift into the inside. We're going to see Fernandez kind of floating around as well. Cancelo and Lavia can also put some pressure onto that. And like I said, Gusto will push up into this area. So not only will Nico Jackson be in this area, but so will Gusto as well. And Neto by himself has a lot of pace. He can definitely go toe-to-toe with White, if not be faster. So this might be one of the main areas that we do look at possibly breaking this team down, because if we are able to play the ball wide, Neto can go on a one-on-one with White, but also, again, we're having players that can really play the ball around and actually drive into the box. And same thing like we talked about with Saka. Palmer's also very lethal with his left foot. So again, if he's able to dribble and drive into this box, he is able to hit a left-footed shot as well, curl to the back post, but he's able to float around in this box quite well. This is the difference between him and Saka, because again, we've seen him drift. If you look at heat maps for Palmer, he's able to drift pretty much all over the pitch to regain the ball itself. And whenever he gets that ball, he's constantly looking forward to see which players are open to create chances. So whether he picks the ball up on this left side, he's going to be able to find Fernandez, who's going to be able to find Gusto, play it back, and again, do some 1-2s with Neto, and therefore Neto then can drive down into that box again. Same thing, play the ball across, and hopefully someone's there for Chelsea. Now, overall, this is going to be a very difficult match for both sides. Chelsea are obviously doing a lot better than these last couple seasons. This season, though, being better than the last season itself under Pochettino, but these players are now playing a lot better. They are almost fully fit. Like I said, there is one possible injury to Palmer, which would change everything for this match, but overall, they are looking like the better team as of right now. Yes, Arsenal are a very good team as well, but they are missing some key factors in this match, which may actually make the bigger difference in this game. The only other things we have to factor in are going to be the subs, because obviously Chelsea have multiple subs that have a larger depth. They can bring in different players to, again, work these sides, swap out those players if they want to, so they can take out Neto, and so they could put João Felix in there, they could put Sancho in there, or Matawaki out on these pitches. So again, they have so many different key factors they can play into this realm that Arsenal are going to have to constantly have answers for. Now, same thing that I said about Chelsea. If they're able to go in there and actually win and score quickly, then Arsenal can really play their own game and actually cause Chelsea to come out of their shell as well. So the main topic in this game is going to be who can come out first, score a goal, and I think Chelsea will be the ones, because they will sit back first. They're more likely to do that because obviously Arsenal, the way they've been playing, have been dropping points, so they're going to come out hard at this match, and therefore, again, they're going to try to control the game as quickly as possible, and because of that, I think Chelsea can actually take advantage of that and score quickly, and then keep constantly hitting them on counterattacks. That is all we have in this video today. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to hit the like button, subscribe down below. I greatly appreciate it, and I will see you in the next video.